Right, today we're doing a religious scientific playthrough. Yes, that's right, a religious science game. If that sounds intriguing, stick around. If you want to get good at Civ 6, subscribe and click the bell to keep up with the channel. Alright, so in case you just stumbled across this video, it's obviously not the first in the series, so I'll put a link in the top right of your screen that you can click on if you want to catch up. Otherwise, the TLDR version of what we're doing here is we're using a strategy that's created by a Chinese player, and we're doing our best to emulate it. I spent 7 hours watching this guy play when he doesn't speak English at all, and his civilization game is obviously in his language as well, so I had to just basically watch and take notes as best as I could, and we're trying to emulate it. We are not doing too bad here. We're sitting at 102 turns in, and we're creeping up on the 100 science and culture there, so we're getting closer at least. Our faith per turn is pretty decent at the moment, and it's about to jump up considerably once we get to Reformed Church here in a few turns. Now, we did leave on a kind of cliffhanger, actually. If you take a look, this city here that the Mali founded just flipped and it became a free city, which is good, you would think, because it's coming over to us, as you can see here. However, the bad news is it's 9 turns away from flipping, and we've been playing a peaceful game. As you can see, we've gone out of our way here to become friends with all of our neighbors, and we haven't been placing an importance on our army, and we're about to pay for it. Or are we? We just slotted in the professional army card, and it was basically perfect timing, so we're going to go ahead here and try and trade to get enough money that we can upgrade our troops. If it comes down to it, I'll actually sell off a few of our luxury resources here if we need to, but I don't think it will come to that. With that discount, I think they're going to be 125 gold each to upgrade, because I think it's 250 normally. So, well, I guess the one will be a little bit more because it's a slinger and not an archer already, but we'll tackle that when the issue comes. So let's go ahead and just worry about getting our money up here. Now, I was thinking about it a little bit since the last time, and I'm actually going to start saving my niter now and not trade it away. And actually the same thing with the iron, because we haven't built an iron unit yet, so that is era score, and we haven't obviously built a niter unit yet either, so that's even more era score. So we want to upgrade a swordsman, or upgrade one of our warriors into a swordsman. In fact, I think we only have one warrior. Or actually, I'm wrong. We have another one that's by a cod somewhere, so we'll go ahead and do that. Not to mention our horses as well. We haven't got a horseman yet, so that is even more air score there. So we are not going to be trading away our strategic resources until we hit at least 20. So with that being said, and we're out of our air score there, so we're going to go ahead here. And how much is it? It's 125, like we said, to upgrade that one, but this guy's going to be a bit more. Oh, not too bad at all. Fuck. 150. Alright, so they have to cross the river, so they can't attack us this turn. We'll upgrade this guy first since he's out there on his lonesome. And now we're going to go ahead and, you know what? I will sell one of our luxury resources. We're about to get tobacco back on, but is there a duplicate anywhere that we're about to set up? Not really. You know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and sell the resource now. Let's find out who will pay us the most. I think Korea was offering us good money before. Let's see, you don't have turtles, do you? Oh, now she's not being so generous, so let's shop it around. You don't have turtles. Ooh, everybody's being a little bit cheap. Come on, Philly. How about some tea? Do you like tea? You do. Alright, nice. So let's go ahead and get... I think we should be at least 225 with what he offered there. Maybe even 250. Oops. Not quite, so let's take it down a notch and try 240. 235? Okay. So 236 is his sweet spot. Now, let's see here. Since we're trading our resources anyways, and he is just as interested in that luxury resource as well, Let's see here. Is there anything else we want to do? You know what? I'm going to make the investment. Go broke or go home. We're going to upgrade all of our troops, and we're going to fucking kill Akkad. That sounds like a good plan to me. We want their territory here, and yeah. So we might as well go about doing everything we can to do it. That gives us a good reason to upgrade our warrior to a swordsman, and then eventually upgrade him to a musketman as well for the era score. So let's go ahead and do that now. So let's go back to Philly. And take his 229. Will you do more gold per turn? Let's try 2. 1. Alright. 229 it is, that's fine. We'll do that. Now let's keep shopping around here to see. Oh yeah, we cleaned you out already. Did we clean out Mansa? No, we did not. Would you like our coffee, good sir? So. I think that might be 200 bucks worth, or just shy of it, maybe 185. $195. Alright, 198 it is. We'll take that. Alright, thank you, good sir. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of money to play with here. So, in the meantime, we're going to spend some of it on this archer here. And we're going to save the rest now. It makes more sense for us to upgrade this warrior next. However, we'll need to get the iron as we don't have that policy card to save us money. You know what? It's $360 to buy a horseman. Actually, we'll worry about that later. Yeah, let's worry about upgrading our troops here. So you know what? It is important enough, I think, for us to go ahead and do it. We need crossbowmen if we're going to be able to take the city. So let's move this warrior, let's move this slinger in here, and next turn we'll be able to upgrade them as well. Meanwhile, get to work on a university immediately in here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and this city's going to have some nice production to get going. The city has nicer tiles, I think, all in all. You know what, we're going to go ahead and purchase our settler here. And then that is going to be the last of our settles, except for if there's room for another city in here somewhere, like where all these mountain ranges in, if we kill a cod, then that will be the exception. Ooh, yeah. You know what? Let's take a quick look here. I don't know if we can see on the loyalty screen or not yet. Well, it looks like these tiles are open. So that, yeah, we could probably fit a nice city in here and take advantage of the volcano spewing shit there. So we will definitely take a look and see what we can do. Okay, so we've gotten our market. Now, that is great. Unfortunately for us, we don't have a campus in this city yet, and we're a ways away from growing, so let's do what we can to help that out and get a granary here. Now, we also have a governor promotion. We are not promoting those two anymore, so we're going to go back here and we're going to promote Pingala, and we're going to upgrade him to researcher, which will give us a nice boost in our science here. We're going to go from 72 we'll build that, nice. 72 up to 84, so that got us 12 extra science, so we're definitely happy with that. We're going to have to remember to pull out a printing here, because we will be getting the bonus for that once our university finishes in Kyoto, because we're about to get our first one here in Nagano. Now, with this settler, we're going to send him to the far-reaching one. Fortunately, they're still not coming out to play up there. How are we doing time-wise on our era? We still have quite a few turns to go here. And you know what? We're piling it up here. I'm starting to have a little glimmer of hope that we're going to be able to rescue our golden age. Because let's see here. This city is going to be 2 more air score. Then we're going to get that samurai, which is going to be 4 more air score, so that's 6. And we're going to get this harbor, so that's 3 more, so that's 9. 10 because it's on a desert. Alright, so 10 because it's on a desert, and then 11 because we're building the tundra city here. So that's 11 out of 28. If we could somehow kill this barbarian camp, that would be 13 of 28. And we've gotten all of our bonuses now from districts once we build that harbor, right? We got the commercial hub, we got campus, holy site, theater squares. Yeah, so all those. Shit, if I would have thought about it. It's too late now, and it really wouldn't have made sense to do so since we're so far away from getting a dam, but it would have been nice if we got the good the adjacency bonus for the industrial zone. However, we can't win them all. Okay, so that's... We're up to 13, so that's 15 more that we need, correct? Because it's 128 that we need to get to. So 15 more, that's 4 wonders. We're getting one here for sure, because we're gonna chop out Forbidden City. Oh, we're gonna get more air score here we're gonna get 3 more air score, I believe, because this is gonna be the first civic of a new era. I just want to double check. Yeah, it's going to be the first civic of the Renaissance era, so that's going to be 1 era score, and then we'll get 2 more for adapting that form of government, so that'll be plus 3. 3 more, so we were at what? We had 15, so we had 13 to go, so that's 10 more to go now. We might be able to snag another suzerain or 2. Yeah, we'll have to kind of... I think you know what? Considering we have so much time to play with here, don't quote me, but I think we might be able to do this here. Let's get to work. Anyway. Alright, so... Oh yeah, and then plus we're going to be getting the era score for upgrading, getting the swordsman out, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and get our archer here. Also, we want to take a quick look here, because we don't have gunpowder either, and we would have to hard research that in order to get the musketmen out. Let's put 1 more turn into printing, and then we'll deal with the situation then. Okay, so here, let's go ahead, get the mine up and running. We'll head over to that tile next. Alright, so it does appear that the swordsmen have backed off. Don't quote me on that, but maybe it was a false trauma there. Meanwhile, let's get our builder back into our territory over here. We'll leave the crossbowmen on alert. Alright, we don't want to settle the city until we get our builder policy card back in of serfdom there, so we'll just hang tight. Meanwhile, this guy can keep moving up there, though. Oh yeah, we didn't factor in circumnavigating the globe too. That's nice. So we boosted astronomy. I don't know what we did to boost astronomy. Oh, build a university adjacent to a mountain. Alright, nice. So yeah, that goes well. We got that here. I don't know why Korea's not using their great scientist. I don't know who this one is. I'm not going to bother looking, but maybe he's like go to a certain kind of location. Just notice though that all of our friendships expired, so we are going to run the gauntlet and renew them. I believe that we can get open... Oh no, our open borders isn't synced up. Such sloppy play. But yeah, we're definitely going to go ahead, declare all of our friendships, so now our borders are secured for another 30 turns. We're nice and safe and cozy. Meanwhile, what was I about to do before I noticed that? Well, we want to upgrade this douche here. We have enough niter, but we have to wait till next turn to upgrade the warrior to a swordsman. Oh, we did put the turn into printing, so we want to get out of that right now. Let's start putting some turns towards military tactics, and let's take a look back at Mission Impossible over here. You know what? Let's give it a go. Let's move here with the spearman, move here with the warrior, and as long as no boats show up right here, next turn we're going to move forward with each of them to cross the river. Hopefully the warrior will take the shot from the boat, and we'll be able to engage with the spearman. Oh, which will, good, we'll time that out as well. We'll throw in the discipline policy card to make ourselves that much more powerful, to get the extra 5. To get the extra 5 combat strength. Okay, so here we're going to actually start work on a granary. We need to get our housing up in order to grow to 10 population as quickly as we can. They should be back on food focus. I don't know why they weren't. Oh, I guess from when we were building that wonder. But there you go. So that should correct the problem. And we should get to 10 fairly quickly there. Now, meanwhile, we finished our holy site here. We're not at 4 population though, so there's not a whole lot we can do. Let's just start getting a shrine up as quickly as we can. And we'll keep healing with our scout there. Meanwhile, we'll skip turn. It looks like the Dutch are coming down here to kill a CAD too, so time is running out for us. Let's actually start, let's move the slinger back up here to upgrade him to a crossbowman. And you know what? Let's start moving these crossbowmen towards as well. We'll have to keep an eye on the swordsman here, but I think they should stay the hell away from us. Don't quote me. We'll have to play it by ear. Alright, so we're skipping the turn. Fingers crossed. Alright, we did make it safely onto land over here. Nice. So let's go and explore and see what we can see, shall we? Oh, thank you. I'm surprised he's sending us a delegation. I thought he was going to hate us because of the whole mountain situation. Alright, nice. So we got Reformed Church, which unlocks the government here for us too, which is nice because we're going to get some nice cards slotted in, but then also we get +3 air score. We get the 1 for it being a first civic, and then the 2 extra for the new form of government. Not to mention it also satisfied a city-state quest because it triggered the Eureka for castles, so we got another envoy somewhere or other. Now, as far as what we're going to do, before we go ahead and switch any cards, we're going to go ahead and just close this down, because we need to go ahead and finish upgrading our troops down here. So we want to upgrade the swordsman here. And now let's upgrade the slinger as well. 300 gold. I thought it was 150 for this slinger. Or 120. Yeah, because it was 125 for from the archer to the slinger, and then I was surprised and happy because it was only, I don't know, maybe it goes up by 1. That's weird, but no, that's not discounted. That's, the policy card must technically not be in right now. So we're not going to waste the gold. We're going to go ahead and set this up here. First off, we're putting in discipline. So yeah, that was my bad. I guess when I clicked, I shouldn't have changed into the government right away. I should have used the policy card, and I screwed that up here. So we're going to pay the price. We'll leave professional army in because I want to upgrade that archer. And we'll go ahead, we're going to put discipline in for our little Mission Impossible quest in the north there. And then for policy cards, we're going to leave colonization in scripture, and we're slotting in serfdom so we can start taking advantage of getting these cities down. Now, we're not chopping the wonders yet, so that's fine. We'll leave that the way it is, and this won't be for too long anyway. As far as charismatic leader, though. I'm going to temporarily switch it out for Merchant Republic, just to get a little bit of gold income back to at least above water there. Meanwhile, here we'll cancel you. Okay, yeah. See, it's 150 gold now. Better. So that policy card wasn't in because I accidentally switched governments. That's what it was. So we'll survive and we'll live with that. In the meantime, here we are going to go ahead and go trade to get some money. Actually, you know what? Now that I thought of it too, I just realized we don't have any alliances with anybody. So I think what we'll want to do, let's take a look and see who is getting. If you look at the great people points here, I want to see who's getting great engineering points, because ideally if we could get bonus production from our trade routes, that would be the best as far as I'm concerned. And so it looks like Korea's earning 3 great engineer points, so let's go ahead. I thought usually Russia's pretty good with that, but apparently not in this game. We're going to go ahead and do a form an alliance here, and we're going to go for a cultural alliance here. Now, I'm choosing cultural alliance because we're going to be sending her the trade routes. I want to increase our culture as quickly as we can so we can get better government as quickly as we can. So let's make her pay a little bit extra as well. They're usually apt to do that. Now let's go ahead and do an economic alliance with Mansa in case we do end up doing trade routes with him. So he's going to pay us 100 gold. That's a good start. Let's see, 125. Oh yeah, even 150. No. $140. 139 is the max. Alright, so we'll take 139 gold for him. Thank you. Well, actually, let's trade you 6 niter. We don't need to have any of our extra niter. So what would you give us for that? We'll take some more bulk gold. I think we can get at least 30 for that. 24 maybe. 22. There we go. Okay. Now let's talk to, well, I guess might as well keep going with the alliances here. Let's go for religious alliance with the Dutch, since she's close and she does have a religion, so we don't want her spreading much towards us. Let's see if we'll get some money. Wee bit. Might as well go keep it moving here. Let's go for a research alliance with Russia. Yeah, why not? Chandragupta. Oh, maybe I'm discriminating. You know what? Let's see who will pay me more. So 1 gold per turn, or 2, or what will you offer me? Let it be said that I'm not fair. I'm a businessman at heart. 1 gold per turn and 12. So for that extra 10 gold made all the difference. We'll go ahead and do it with Chandragupta. I mean, I'm sure I should be checking about science or whatever, but I'm not too worried about it. All right, in the meantime, let's get going here towards Akkad. We are going to upgrade our slinger here and start moving our other troops closer. Now, it does leave me a little bit worried, but we're not too far away at the moment anyway, so we'll pay attention when we end the turn here what the swordsmen do. I don't think it's going to come after our cities. Like, I'm pretty sure that they'll stay within their borders, but we're not that far away if that isn't the case anyway. In the meantime, let's go ahead and work towards diplomatic service. I'd like to get this card opened up for us. So now, before we go ahead, oh, it's too late. It's already up, isn't it? Yeah, shit. See, I wish I would have been looking over here when we looked into the industrial stuff, how far Korea was towards the next great scientist, because I'm actually going to pass, because we haven't seen Isaac Newton yet, and Isaac Newton is a fucking beast. There's 2 scientists you want to get in every single science game you can. If you can plan to do so, do so. One is Isaac Newton, He builds a free campus and university in your campus district, plus he gives all universities +2 science, like across your entire empire. And so if you think about that, if we already have 12, but I think we're going to have 15 cities when we're said and done. So if that's 15 campuses, that's 15 times 2, he's already 30 science per turn. So while Galileo is nice here and gives 250 for each mountain, so we can get a maximum of 5 mountains because we can't teleport into 6 mountain surroundings. So 5, that's 1250 science, where meanwhile Newton's going to be giving us 30 per turn, so 10 would be 300. So in 40 turns he will surpass Galileo, or just over 40 turns, I guess. Like, it would be 42 turns. He'd surpass the science we're going to get for Galileo, and we're only on turn 105. So as long as we get him, in the next, 10 to 15 turns, well, even longer than that, he'll definitely pay off more. So we're going to go ahead and roll the dice and pass here. Now watch, I get a super shitty scientist next that I don't want. That would be just my luck. So okay, well, at least I made the right call in the strategy behind it, because Korea is fucking super close here. As you can see, they're earning 17 great profit points per turn, and they only have, actually even better, whatever the next one would have been, it's probably going to be 300 and something, I'd imagine. We'll have to watch this, but so they'll get this scientist next turn, and then we'll find out whether we made the right call or whether we passed up and made a mistake, because 1250 science is pretty damn good. Alright, seeing here we still haven't built up yet. Let's go ahead and put ourselves on food priority so that hopefully we grow a little bit. I guess it doesn't really change things too much. We'll go ahead and start working on the temple. We're going to go and get the olives here online as quickly as we can. Magnus is in the city though, so now we can actually start to do some chops. And while I'm paying attention here, we're going to scoot in and we're going to buy this tile. And then I'm going to go get some more money and we're going to buy that tile. That way, they're the 2 hill tiles, so they're nice production. You never know when Geneva's going to get another envoy and they can expand their borders. So let's see. What can we sell to get our money? You know what? Actually, I think we can sell our niter. The reason being, we are still quite a few, 8 turns, I think, at the best case scenario. Hold on, let's take a look here. Oh, more than that. Yeah, we would need 3 turns for stirrups, and then another 7 turns on top of that, best case, in order to get gunpowder unlocked. So, yeah, we'll go ahead. There's no need that we need to keep that much niter. Especially, too, because we could always throw the discount policy card in. That discounts the strategic side, so we technically only would need 10 niter in order to get the unit. So let's go ahead. I think Korea was paying well for our niter before. Let's see if she still wants it. She does. Does she want 20 of it is the question. And she does. Nice. So 5 and 10. I'm pretty sure that's like 120 bucks. Maybe not that much. 115. 125. Don't tell me I hit it right on the head. No, I didn't. Okay, I didn't call it that good. 118 though. Right on. Okay, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Now, I wonder, does she want our horses? I mean, we're just sitting there at the maximum. No, she doesn't. Alright, maybe Spain does. They want cheap shit. That wasn't racially motivated. He's just bought stuff from us before. So let's see. And nice, he is interested, and quite a bit actually. So I think let's try 118 with him as well. Okay, that seems to be today's sweet spot, so we'll take it. Alright, that gives us a little bit of leeway. We can definitely afford the other tile now. Right. Right. We don't care about either of those ones, obviously. We are going to want to... do we have the discount in? No, we don't. Do we care? No, I really don't care that much. Let's go ahead and get the stone. That'll be good enough to get us started anyway. Now, we have a ton of faith here. Let's take a look. You know what? I want to save for this engineer here to buy him. We're so close anyway. That'll be 3 more era score. And you, like I said, you always want to try and secure the 3 engineers that are in the game that grant wonder construction points, or grant production towards wonder construction. There's one that's at 215, one that's at 315, and one that's at 415. So we'll do that. That'll be 3 more era score for us, plus it will actually essentially be 7 more era score, since he'll help us get a wonder out. Speaking of a wonder, you know what? How far away are we from Oxford University? Probably quite a bit. Actually, not that far. Because we're chopping the Forbidden City anyway. Actually, no, you know what? We want Patala Palace. So there we go. We'll go straight towards astronomy now. And we will build it in our capital. Is this a hill? Hold on. Let's switch to strategy view so I can see. No, it's not. However, oh wait, that's Nagano controls that hill. Ooh, I could take this city, this hill right here, could I not? Yes, I can. Alright, so hold on, let's go ahead and... So we could do it there. Yeah, we'll do it here. Where is it? I have no idea what that one looks like. I always lose it. I know it's somewhere in here. There we go. Okay. If I did the Patala Palace here... Oh wait, that doesn't make sense. Or yeah, it does. Yeah, put the Patala Palace in there. Switch the Deity Square of Nagano to right here, and move the Oxford University to right here. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sounds like a good plan to me. All right, so that's what we're gonna save our faith to do. Meanwhile, we got the discipline policy card in, so let's cross our fingers. Red team go, red team go. All right, so far so good. Well, that was not what we were hoping to see. There's another ship here, so it looks like they're both going to get smashed. I'm even going to bring the scout up in case we can somehow use him to help. Alright, in the meantime, let's move up. We're going to let Akkad, I think they're at war with the Dutch, so we're going to let them wear themselves out before we go ahead and hit them. In fact, yeah, because we'll wait until our troops get closer. So what we're going to do is we're going to body block their warrior here to make him even slower come down here. So their swordsman will hopefully kill the catapult and then kill the warrior, and then we'll declare on them once our troops move closer in here. Oops, never mind. Shh, it's our little secret. Alright, I think we got this. I'm actually excited. I'm really excited about the north here. I almost feel like we're in Game of Thrones, like we're that little expedition that went out to get the dead person and bring it back. Sure, we'll take your delegation. Oh, fuck yeah, we did it. Red team go. Okay, who cares about the drought? Fuck off. Alright, here we go. And, ooh, how'd the great person think? That's more important. And nice. Nice, it was Isaac Newton next. We would have been so fucked. Okay, so the gamble paid off. Great. Now we're so close. Like, look at that. We're a sea hair away from freaking getting the engineer too. So next turn we'll grab them. In the meantime, we'll take the great writer. Sure, thank you. And now you better freaking bet your life that you're able to kill this guy, you little bastard. Get her done. This is the whole reason you were brought into this world, my friend. Yes. There we go. So we got the military tactics. Now we can only sacrifice him. We'll forever remember his epic sacrifice for us. Rip Mr. Spearman. Let's all have a moment of silence. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, but that's perfect. We got the boost there. So we got 2 different envoys because of it. Where? I don't know. Who cares? It was some of them. We got them somewhere. So now, let's take a quick look at this. We want to go ahead and get military tactics soon as well. In fact, I think we want to get it first so that a city can start producing the samurai. Or am I just going to buy one? How much does a samurai cost? Does it tell us in the Civlopedia? Let's check. Civlo. Samurai. Wow. I'm special sometimes. 640 gold. Yeah, never mind. We'll just buy it if it comes down to it. Let's go straight for print. Or no, not printing. We're going to be getting that one. Straight for astronomy, sorry. Alright, so what a hero. He did his job. It worked out well for us. So now, let's see here. We completed the granary, so it's going to help us grow. In fact, we should be prioritizing our growth. Oh, actually, never mind. It's so stagnant that doesn't matter. So production's better. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we can't get them a builder either because we're about to get that now. You know what? Let's go ahead and just work on a trader for 6 turns. At least it's something halfway useful. In the meantime, let's wander around aimlessly with our scout. We'll just skip turn here. Skip turn there as well. Let's move our swordsman closer here. And we're going to inch forward with our troops. Meanwhile, we have 1 build left. I suppose it makes sense to get the horse. It makes sense to get the horse online rather over compared to that tile, just because it allows us, they're almost the equivalent. Actually, I think they might be once it's upgraded. Yeah, they would both be 3-2 tiles, or maybe it would be a 3-3. However, I think the added bonus of being able to sell our strategic resource makes more sense to do it that way. Now, in the meantime here, oh yeah, we also want to circumnavigate the globe, right? We got the builder policy card incorrect, so let's go ahead and settle the city here. I didn't pay attention if we got the 1 error score for settling in the desert or not. Did we? Does it show up? Yeah, there you go. We got 1 error score there, so that is nice. Now we want to start. Did we get the tech for it? Shit, we didn't get the tech for it yet. Oh, my bad. How many turns is it? 2 turns. Well, we can boost that by improving sea resources. So, we've already improved 1. We improved the turtle, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and head out here. We will buy a tile. And that should give us the boost, so we'll go ahead and switch to Celestial Navigation. And next turn, that'll give us the boost there. Now, in the meantime, let's just start on a granary, as we're going to need all the help we can get to grow in this city. Meanwhile, here we'll head to the amphitheater.
At night there was, and that's all.
It'll be a nice little boost of culture there. Okay, so we do have the olives online. However, I'm not going to sell them off. We're going to start hoarding our luxury resources now, because it helps us grow faster. Or not, well, it does help us grow faster technically, but it keeps our people happy, and that's important. Now we are in here. How many more turns until that university is done? Okay, we're 3 turns away. Can focus on. I know I wanted you at 10, but you're at 10 now, so focus on production. There you go. 2 turns away. We got it down to. Wait, say goodbye. We'll remember you, my friend. All right. So, sorry, don't mind me, I'm just in a mood today. Alright, we finished our campus here in Osaka. How many turns away are we from our friend Isaac Newton joining the party? We are in 13. Korea is still a beast. We got a ways to go to catch up to them. But anyway, so 13 great scientist points per turn. So at 98. So we're two turns away. Actually, you know what? We're 0 turns away. I would rather. Let's get him so we can get it that much sooner. If we have to wait a turn. I didn't want to do the math, but if we have to wait a turn, which we do, that's fine. We'll get that engineer next turn. In the meantime, now we don't have to worry about building anything in here, so let's actually go back to building the granary. There's only 3 turns left there. That'll help the population increase. And we will get Sir Isaac Newton to come build a university in that for us next turn. Now, here we finish the... as far as what we're building next, since we don't have this city yet, and it still would directly help out. Actually, you know what? We'll get our campus first. We'll drop the campus. It's going to be a +2 campus as soon as this city flips, which we got 4 more turns before it comes over to us. That will get their campus started immediately as well, and they'll bring each other up to a +3, I believe, or maybe their campus will be only a plus. Yeah, never mind. Their campus will only be a +2 until we get another district, but that's fine. Anyways, so with our scout here, we're going to heal up. Our barbarian friend can head down to where we're going to be building our city, and we'll just hang out there. Speaking of which, our settler has almost finally gotten there. Now, is this one almost done yet? Jesus, 3 turns still. Are we on production? Yeah, we are on production focus. Just wanted to make sure. I guess it would help if we had had more mines and stuff developed there for them, but we're going to get to that. Now, are we ready to engage? No. We will wait until next turn to declare war, so that we can attack with those troops. All right, but that is actually a perfect place to put a cut in the video. Come back next time and see just how we do in our war with a god. I want to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, do me a favor, leave a like on the video. It goes a long way to work. It's helping us get discovered, and as a small channel, I need all the help I can get. Plus, if you want to go the extra mile, you can leave a comment on the video. I don't care, say anything, call me an asshole. I had one person say they love me, Poppy. You know, just putting that out there. Whatever you want to say, you're more than welcome to it. But I'm going to shut up now, and I'll just see you in the next video.